Are you powerless or are you powerful? That's all a matter of perspective. Perspective is the lens that we look at life through, and we all have different perspectives. It's shaped by our childhood, it's shaped by our experiences, our relationships we've had, things that have happened to us. So when we look at things, we can have two different people looking at the same exact situation that see two completely different things. So we have to be really careful about examining how we're looking at things. So if you said you're powerless, that's your perspective based on what you've gone through in life. We're all very, very, very powerful, and we all have the power to decide how we want to be. Being powerless is actually a choice. We might feel like it's reality, but it's actually a choice. So, and I'm going to give you an example here in a minute. We just have to understand that even when we are feeling like we're powerless, that's just a feeling, and we're choosing to let ourselves be powerless. So I'm going to give you an example here. I was married for 13 and a half years to my kid's dad, and toward the end of the relationship, inside the relationship, I felt very powerless. Outside of the relationship, I was president of the Parents Club. I stayed home for 12 years with my kids. So I was president of the Parents Club and really felt like I could do anything. Confident in all of the other aspects of my life. But inside the relationship, I felt very powerless. I felt trapped, stuck, just pretty miserable, really. And I was staying in the relationship for what I thought, and this was my perspective, the good of my kids. I felt like, wow, it's better for my kids to have two parents than to have two divorced parents. And then I finally came to the realization that we were not doing the kids any favors by being in that relationship. We had gone to marriage counseling, and that didn't fix things. And just, we were two totally different people. And I had at home inhabited that attitude of powerlessness in the relationship. So I finally realized, okay, I have the power to change things, and I don't want my kids to grow up thinking this is the way a relationship should be, and got out of the marriage, which was not easy. But looking back, it was very much of a perspective or a matter of perspective, not of reality. So we have to be really, really careful when we feel powerless, whether it's in a job. Maybe we feel like we're stuck in a job and we can't change things, or we're stuck in a relationship or stuck in a situation and we feel really powerless. We need to take a step back and look at, okay, well, what could I do in this situation? Maybe I can't change some aspect of it. If you feel stuck in a job and your boss treats you terribly, belittles you, you can't change that, but you can get your resume in order and apply for some other jobs and get another job. You are not stuck. So we want to really remember that power is perspective, and examine that and look at where in our lives we are being powerless so that we can turn that around. We work with clients on this all the time. Many of us get stuck in that situation where we feel powerless.